Sky Blue Fans TV. For the fans, by the fans.
Alistair again. Only half here. Brilliant. Oh, scored. Where on earth did he get that from? Paul Williams.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Sky Blue Fans TV. Yes, I'm Milesy. I am here this evening. I am steering the ship, hopefully, in the right direction. Ken's busy working. Mark's on holiday. Reese is busy working. But we do have a guest on who is one of our regulars and is one of our team, which we will be introducing them very, very shortly. Also, we got an exciting night. We're not talking much about football this evening. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to have a little bit of a quiz. We got a little bit of spot the ball. We got guess the kits, guess the players. We got all sorts going on. We got a little bit of a fantastic video clip for you later on, courtesy of Mr. View Sky. Check him out on YouTube. Subscribe to him on YouTube. He puts loads of clips from all over the years. And I've even got, look at this. I've even got my new notepad from the club shop. I can't believe it. So tonight I'm making notes in this for the old Spot the Ball, which is brilliant. Our club shop's out of this world, man. It is absolutely superb. So let's get the show on the go. Let's have a little bit of fun tonight. And I hope you lot are going to have a bit of fun as well, because I'm telling you now, I've gone to a lot of trouble with this. It took me 4 days to sort this out, and I'm hoping it's going to work out. So I hope you got your pens and papers ready. I'm going to trust you not to Google. I'm going to trust you to like your pens out, get your papers out, and just get on it and answer the questions honestly. And hopefully we will have a real good night, and we'll just get on with it, with whatever we're going to do. I don't know how it's going to pan out. It could be fun, it could be a disaster, it could be anything. I don't know. It could work. Who cares? I don't care. It's summer. Well, finally summer. We should have had all this weather in August and July, but we haven't. And do you know what? Got a nice little cheeky G&T here. It's, trust me, it's only a single, but a pint of old tonic water. So happy days. But before, I've got to introduce my guest, because she's absolutely brilliant. I love this girl to bits. She's so knowledgeable. She knows what she's talking about. She's been following the city since the 90s. She's absolutely superb. She really is out of this world, this girl. Please welcome Victoria Oates. Good evening, Victoria.
Oh, thanks, Miles. You made me blush. That's a bit over the top. Thank you very much.
You do, Victoria. You know a lot about the club. You know a lot about football. You know. I know your story. You know, tell us. I mean, just tell everyone about your story, about your family that don't like football, but you do. Just because not everyone always asks you this question. Not everyone knows. If you haven't tuned in before, Victoria's going to tell you who she is. Go on, Victoria.
Yeah, so I'm literally the only Coventry City fan in my family. My dad is the only person from Coventry, and he doesn't like football, strangely. My mum's from her family sort of support Wolves and West Bromwich. Then we've got Leeds, Hereford, fans all around the country, basically. So literally no other Coventry fans but me. So I'm just sailing on my own. So got taken to a game in the 90s, fell in love, been going ever since.
Brilliant, absolutely. I love that story. It's just great that you're the only Cov fan in the family, and it's like no one, you know, you don't care about anyone else. You support Cov City, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm from Coventry. Support Coventry. Yeah.
Brilliant. Now, Vic, I mean, we're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight, aren't we? We're not talking much football, but just want to before we get into the quiz, I just want to touch base on some of the home teams playing in Europe and stuff this weekend. But let's do Spot the Ball first. Let's get Spot the Ball up. So I've got to find it. Hold on. Hey, this is everywhere tonight. I tell you, this is just going to be one mad show. It's just going to be brilliant. I can't wait for this. So Spot the Ball. You can win a prize. Okay, so we had a winner last weekend, Mark Cunningham. You've probably seen his pictures on Twitter and everything. We've put it out there. He's well chuffed. He won 2 weeks worth of prizes because it rolled over a week. So if no one guesses it this week, it rolls over to next week. We had a prize each week. Could end up being with Cracker Jack and having a cabbage or a cauliflower on the prize store. Who knows? You know what I mean? But anyway, so here's Spot the Ball. Have a guess. Get your guesses in. I've got my new notebook, and I'm going to put notes down. Whoever gets it right, I'm going to put your name down. We'll put your name into the hat later on this evening. We'll get Vicky to pick out a number if we've got so many people that have guessed it right. Spot the Ball. I made it a little bit harder this week. Now, this is Ken's photo. Absolutely superb from the Watford game last week. What a mad game that was, wasn't it, Vicky?
Crazy. Entertaining, though, wasn't it?
I'll tell you, do you know what? Every single game I've watched so far this season, I've done every game. The only game I'm not doing so far is Cardiff. I'm not going to Cardiff again on Tuesday night. You can forget it. But I've made it a little bit harder this week. Ken's numbers here, 1 to 30. We've got number 13 coming in, 21 coming in from Julie Thomas, 13. Andy Robinson, 21. Paul Thomas, 15. I mean, that game last weekend was just, every game I've seen, as I say, has been entertaining. We look like, this team looks like the old days with Unlove, Hadji, Chippo, Dion. Doesn't it sort of give you that vibe?
Yeah, it just feels exciting, doesn't it? It feels like we're on the edge of sort of all gelling, but in the meantime, at least it's entertaining. So we're going up week in, week out, and we're seeing an entertaining game. And you just feel that once that actually all gels, it's just going to be another level. I'm really quite excited about where we could take this team.
Yeah, definitely where we can take it. So there's your Spot the Ball. So get your guesses in. Let's have them coming in. We've got 15 from Ian Small, Alan Packer, 18, Ryan Watt, 30, Manvir Sahota, 20. Oh, we got some new viewers tonight, Vic. This is nice, isn't it?
Sure,
I'm seeing some new names. Paul Thomas, new name. This is fantastic. Alan Packer. Oh, Alan's one of the old Mad Hatters, isn't he? Alan, I interviewed him at Swansea. Good evening, Alan. Nice to see you all. Oh, brilliant. Some new viewers. This is superb. Right, so anyway, have you all got your pens and papers ready? Vicky, have you got yours ready?
I have.
You have? Right, okay. So, but before we do, France are playing Republic of Ireland tonight. So we'll see what's going on there. England aren't playing till, is it Saturday night? I think England are playing. Scotland are playing tomorrow. So a massive, massive weekend of football coming along. I don't know when Jamaica are playing. I was trying to find that, but I don't know because our boys are out there. The old boys, Latabodier and Casey Palmer are on international duty, which is absolutely fantastic. Right, are we ready for the quiz, everyone? Are we ready for the quiz? Just say yes. Are we ready for the quiz? Right, You could have up to 42 points up for grabs here. I want you all to be honest. Get your pens and papers ready. I want you to be honest. No Googling, nothing like that. Get your pens and papers out. Let's get these questions rolling, and let's really just try and make the most of this tonight. So your first question tonight, okay? I'm going to ping this one off to you. It's not really a question, okay? It's not really a question. It's kits. So this is for 3 points. Give us the year of each of these 3 kits. So give us the year of each of these 3 kits. Get it on a piece of paper. Don't have to put it into comments. Don't put it into comments. It's fine. Just write it down on your piece of paper. Just be honest. And at the end of the show, at the end of the quiz, we'll ask how many questions you've got right. And if there's more than one that's got the same amount of questions right, we'll put your name into the hat and we'll pull what do you call it, Vic? What's the last question? What's tiebreaker question? Yeah. Tiebreaker question for you all. So yeah. So name the kits. Now I'll describe this for people that are tuning on Spotify after we put it on air tomorrow. Top in the middle, in the top, it's a Peugeot shirt. It's blue and white stripes. It's got a little bit of dark blue on the sleeves with white sleeves and a navy blue collar with a white pinstripe around it. It's got a famous manufacturer of a car on the front in bright yellow. Then on the bottom left-hand corner is a sort of not a sky blue, more of a royal blue and white stripe shirt, long sleeve shirt. And then on the right hand side, we have a sky blue shirt. It looks like it's a black collar, black logo, no make on it at all, and black shorts and black cuffs. So that's your first question of the evening. What date are those shirts? Get them down on a piece of paper, and we will crack on with the quiz. Okay, question number 1. Here we go. Well, that was question number 1, but this is question number 1, but that's a picture number 1. Anyway, question number 1. Here you go. With Coventry City now having a player from the USA in Haji Wright, who was the first player from the USA that Coventry signed? So, with Coventry City now having signed a player from the USA in Haji Wright, who was the first player from the USA Coventry City signed? Now, don't give us the answers. Don't give us the answers on comments. Give us the answers on your piece of paper. I'm trusting you to be able to do that. Put it on your piece of paper, and we can we'll get to the answers later on in the show. So your question is, with Coventry City now having a player from the USA in Haji Wright, who was the first player from the USA that Coventry signed? Vicky, you got any ideas there? I'm not going to put you on the spot, but do you think you got it?
I suspect that I'm not going back far enough.
Okay, no problem at all. I mean, while they're writing their answers down and doing the kits and stuff, I mean, how do you think the season's gone so far?
I think it's gone. I was thinking if you were going to score, you'd probably say 7 or 8 out of 10, wouldn't you? I think we've had a lot of changes in the summer, so there was always a risk. So you're looking at a team like Middlesbrough, who started badly, and if you consider where we both were last season, I think we've hit the season much more strongly. I just feel like we're still going in the right direction. So there's a couple of games where we should have picked up more points than we did. But I still feel that as it gels, we'll just get those points back later on in the season. So
I think we will. I totally agree. I think that you can see exactly what we're trying to do, and you can see exactly what Mark Robins and the team are trying to achieve. And I think once everyone starts firing on all cylinders, I just think we're going to be unstoppable. And I'm still really excited about it all. I am just so amazed. We've signed 11 players this season.
And the quality of them as well, Miles, isn't it? It's the quality as well, isn't it? It's not just like some players that nobody else wants. These are like decent quality players.
Yeah, that's it. Claudio's coming. Comedian as Claudio is. Am I supposed to write it down on the paper? Of course you're meant to write it down on the paper, you plonker. Sort it out. Right, anyway. Okay, so I'm losing my questions now. So that's your first question. Got it up on the screen. Second question. Well, no. Yeah, we'll do a second question, and we'll do spot the ball again, and we'll do another question, and we've got some more pictures later on as well. We've got a fantastic video clip for you later on. You're gonna bloody love it. It's absolutely out of this world. Thanks, courtesy of Mr. View Sky. Get on YouTube, subscribe to him. He's absolutely brilliant. I just messaged him. He says it's straight across. It's absolutely out of this world. Right, question number 2. Coventry have signed more overseas players this season, but who was the very first overseas player Coventry City signed? There you go. Now this is really good. So don't put your answer in the comments. Write it down on a piece of paper. There's 42 questions up for grabs. So Coventry has signed more overseas players this season. The one and only Sakamoto. Can't believe he's bloody brilliant. So we signed more overseas players this season, but who was the very first overseas player Coventry City ever signed? Oh my God. Isn't it good? All these players coming in. I mean, 2 of the boys on international duty this weekend. How good is that, Victoria?
I think as well you get better value for money, don't you, with a lot of these players? Like there's such a ridiculous markup on like English players that you just like it's just crazy. So I think you just get a better value, and we've already seen like bringing in players like Abramovich under the training of like Mark and his team, what he can do with these players. So that's exciting as well, isn't it? And having international players is like another level, isn't it? That's like decent quality.
Oh, it's just fantastic. I mean, it
Yeah.
really is. I mean, it's just superb. I mean, it's just I mean, as you can see, I'm still very excited. And it's I don't care where we end up this season. It's been an exciting transfer window, and that's what it's all about. And the reason I
Yeah.
say I don't care what happens this season is because we live and die in these towns. It's just come on. He says, I think this season is a transition period. I think next season will be our season. Top half finish this season, and I'll be happy if we do manage to go one better. Ovs, happy days, PUSB. Yeah, totally agree. It is a transition. I believe in probably about another 3, 4, maybe 5 games. I think we're going to be firing on all cylinders, and we've got the one and only Callum O'Hare to come back yet, and Jamie Allen as well. So it's I don't know. It's just blooming brilliant. I absolutely love Coventry City at the moment. The new club shop. I mean, flipping at the club shop. I mean, I got my new notepad from the club shop. I never buy a notepad. I can't even read and write, let alone have a notepad. Right. Okay, so let's just get spot the ball up again. Here you go. Spot the ball. Let's get rid of that question. Hold on 2 secs. Let's get rid of that. Right, spot the ball. Get your answers in. 1 to 30. Where's your spot the ball? Get it in. You can win a prize tonight. If no one wins it tonight, we'll roll over to next week and we'll have another prize. Also going across the bottom of the screen, we've got a quiz question. We were going to draw this tonight to win a copy of When the Sky Was Blue, but we're going to carry it over now till Sunday. If you want to get your answers in, if you can get your answers in, the question is, who was the last Coventry City player to score a hat-trick at Highbury? If you can get your answers into info@skybluefanstv.co.uk, we will get all the answers in, and Ken on Sunday, because he's covering for Mark because he's away, he will give the answer out and he will give the prize away on Sunday. That's a copy of When the Sky Was Blue. Tickers going across the bottom of the screen. So that is the spot the ball. We'll get rid of that one. Who we got any answers in here? Number 16, Claudio, Manny Cov. Number 20, Rob Stevens. 50. We've got loads of new listeners tonight, Vic. This is fantastic. Right, okay. Where are we at? Question 3. So, question 3, get your pens and papers ready. With Mark Robins now one of the longest serving Coventry City managers, who is the longest serving manager of all time with Coventry City? There you go. So, with Mark Robins now one of the longest serving Coventry managers, who is the longest serving manager of all time with Coventry City? Oh, that's a good one, isn't it? That is a real good one. Yeah, it is a good one. Love it. Absolutely love it. So, with Mark Robins now one of the longest serving managers, Coventry managers, who is the longest serving manager of all time for Coventry City? Robin Fletcher, my best mate. Good evening, Robin. Sorry I couldn't get to see you today. We'll go out Wednesday, though, I promise. I'll get the bus from the village. We're heading to Leamington. We'll have a meal and some beers together Wednesday. We're going on an all-dayer. He's put number 3. Good guess. Good guess. So that's question number 3. With Mark Robins now the longest serving manager of Coventry, who is the longest serving manager of all time with Coventry City? Now, I mean, that's a good question, isn't it? I mean, who is the longest? Who is? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, it's a good spell Mark Robins has had, isn't it? I mean,
Oh, it's amazing,
you know,
isn't it? Listen, yeah.
yeah. I mean, Vic, how do you rate this spell compared with his first spell when he shouldn't have left? How do you rate it?
The first spell was good, wasn't it? He was already started to take us in the right sort of direction, and you could sort of see what he wanted to do. I sometimes think that actually he probably needed to go and come back for this to feel like it does. So in some ways, whilst it was annoying at the time and a bit disappointing, you just sort of think, would we have got to this position if he'd have stayed the first time? So I almost think that maybe that was all for the best in hindsight, because since he's been back, what he's done is just amazing. It's just totally. It's just made football enjoyable again. It become a bit of a chore, like going. Like you feel like you have to follow the club soon. Like you still love them, but it's just become a bit of a chore. And he's just made it like enjoyable again. Like you just can't wait for match day. Just like everything's Coventry all the time. It's just amazing. Yeah. So yeah, I love him.
Here's one for you then. Here's one for you. Do you think do you think he picks up the phone to Sir Alex?
I bet they talk. I think they talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
And
it be would it be great to find out if he did?
yeah. Because Sir Alex is well known for like giving help, hasn't he? Like he does do that, and I can imagine that. Yeah, I can imagine they speak, and he gets a few tips and whatever. So
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. I
definitely.
reckon so. I
Mm,
reckon he does, definitely.
yeah.
Okay, so now listen. So we've had question 3. We got question 4 coming up. Here's a good one for you, Vic. I hope this is going down well. Are you all?
He calls
Send me a
Claudia.
send me a message. Send me a message if you're enjoying this, because I'm really enjoying it. I just think it's something different. No football this weekend, only international. So it's a good. Oh yeah. Look, Claudio's put up. He calls me. Shut up, you tart. Right. Okay. So number 4. Who has made the most appearances for Coventry City? Well, this has got to be really easy. I mean, come on,
Spot
everyone
the
should know this
typo.
one.
Spot the
Huh?
typo though. Spot the
Oh,
typo.
where? Where?
You put apprentices, not appearances.
Oh, I meant appearance. Sorry, I'm terrible. Sorry, I am sorry. As I say, I don't read. I'm not very good at spelling, so that's my own fault. Really sorry. Who has made the most apprentices?
Appearances.
Appearances.
Yeah.
Appearances for Coventry. Sorry, guys. That's me. Sorry, I am a little bit dyslexic, so I'm really sorry about that one. I better hide that question and I quick. Everyone slates me for it. But who has made the most appearances for Coventry City? That's got to be easy. It is quite easy, that one. So happy days. These are good fun. Some great questions coming in from the Sky Blue Hub. Hello, thank you very much, Sky Blue Hub. We got another new guest tonight, Rob Stevens. I don't remember seeing Rob Stevens joining us before. Good evening, Rob. This is brilliant. We've got loads of new people joining us tonight. So, right, okay. Another picture for you. Okay. So we've had the home kits. I hope you've all got those down. If later on, if you want me to put more up, I'll put them back up. Now, guess the year of the away kits. There you go. Now, I've got a clue. I'm wearing the home shirt of one of them tonight. So, and Claudio definitely has an original. Mine's a replica. Because I wouldn't fit in my original one. We got a comment here from Paul Hughes. Miles, it's brilliant tonight. Well done, Vic. Please do this again. Oh, thank you very much, Paul Hughes. We probably will, won't we, Vic?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's good fun, isn't it? It's good fun. So, what year are these kits? Now, I have thrown in a bit of a curveball here. I won't say which one. I have thrown in a curveball. This one is quite tricky. Okay. So the first one is probably tricky, but this one's a little bit trickier because there is a bit of a curveball in on this one. But yeah, if you can give me the years of these 3 kits, that would be absolutely fantastic. Now, Vic,
Yeah.
I was driving home this evening from taking my little Alfie to the vets, and I don't know where Hadji Wright's living, but if anyone knows, does he have a newborn baby? Because I seen a chap walking up the street tonight, and he looked exactly like Hadji Wright in Leamington Spa tonight. And I know he's not on international duty, is he? He's not been called up.
No, not for the defenders. No.
Yeah. So yeah, it's. I think I seen Hadji Wright tonight. If he's
No, good
just had a
chance.
baby, I'm not too. He did look like him. He had a pair of those new Apple headphones on, which all the football players are wearing at the moment. There are other brands out there, obviously. It's just the ones that I've seen. But yeah, so I don't know. Has Hadji Wright just had a baby or a newborn a couple of months ago, whatever? Because I think I seen him walking down the street in Leamington earlier on this evening. So there's your kits. Okay, now let's just pull that one back over, and we'll get on to what we're on, Vic. We are on
5.
question number 5. Here we go. Over the years, Coventry has had many 20-goal a season players, but who is the highest goal scorer since the Second World War. Now, there's a clue. Since the Second World War. We're miles away from that now, aren't we? So, yes. So, over the years, I've had many 20 goals a season scorers, players. But who is the highest goal scorer since the Second World War? Now, anyone. Could be Big Cyril. Don't know. Might be him. It could be Tommy Hutch. Who knows? You never know. So let's get your answers in. Let's get them on the pieces of paper. Don't forget, I have got a tiebreaker. So if you are cheating, we have got a tiebreaker, and then we would know if you have been cheating or not. So there you go. What we got here? We got Rob Stevens coming. Thank you, Sky Blue supporters since 1962. Love it. We live and die in these towns. Really want to find that yellow talon one. I need one of those in my life. Yeah, I would love an original in my life as well, to be honest with you. Julie Thomas, Hadji does have a baby. It was Hadji. It's got to be Hadji. I seen him. I knew it was him. I bloody knew it was him. I seen him walking down the street. Yeah, he was on his own, headphones on, baby in the pushchair, walking down the road. Happy days. Happy days. Right, so that's your question number 5. Okay, so are you ready for question number 6? Everyone ready for question number 6? Give us a yes. Come on, someone say yes. Anyone saying yes? Good
Tony.
evening, Miles Nation. Tony.
Yeah.
Tony, you've missed the quiz, mate. We've already started, but I'll do the questions again, and then you can answer them as quickly as you can. Are you all ready for the next one? Are you ready for the next one? Vicky, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay, number 6. This is nice. I like this one. With Palmer and Latabodier, and I've only just learnt to say his name the other week because William kept saying, you can't keep saying that. You've got to say it this way. So Palmer and Latabodier on international duty this week. Who was the first Coventry City player to play in a World Cup? There you go. So with Palmer and Latabodier on international duty this week, who was the first Coventry City player to play in a World Cup? Now, it could be qualifier, could be the World Cup. But who was the first one that played for Coventry City? So with Palmer and Latabodier on international duty, I've seen pictures of them the other day. They look great, didn't they? Didn't they look happy, both of them?
They did.
Oh, look well happy. So who was the first Coventry City player to play in a World Cup? There you go. So, all going well, all going well. Please do not put your answers on the comments because everyone is joining in. Nation Radio, Tony, get a piece of paper and a pen. I'll come back to the first question so you can have a little look and the pictures and you can see what's going on. Rob Stevens is giving us an answer. Don't give us an answer on here. You've got to write it down on a piece of paper. There's 42 answers. So you could get 42 points if you really had it. I reckon Claudio's going to do really well tonight. Don't you,
I think
Victor?
so. Yeah, definitely. I'm doing rubbish.
He's like an encyclopedia, that bloke, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, before we carry on, we've got to do spot the ball because we haven't had many people messaging in on this. Here you go, spot the ball. Where's the ball? Spot the ball. This is Ken Stewart's picture from last weekend's game against Watford. It's not from the Telegraph or anyone like that. It's not from the press. It's not from the football club. These are our own photos each week. We're going to use our own photos. A little bit of fun. You can get a prize if it rolls over to next week. You add a prize to it. So it's a bit like Cracker Jack. You could end up with a cauliflower or cabbage on top of the prize. Where is the ball? Number 1 to number 30. I've made it a little bit more difficult this week because I thought that last week was quite easy. The week before was quite easy. So I've made it a little bit more difficult.
I haven't got any right
yet. We had a winner last week, don't you?
No, but I haven't. You're saying make it hard when I've only got one right.
So here we go. So let's see who can get it right tonight. So yes, so 1 to 30. Guess spot the ball. Okay, get your answers in. I can then write them down, and we can get that rolling. Okay, so let's get that back up there, and we're going to get on with the next question. We are on number 7. Okay, who has won the most international caps while playing for Coventry City? So, who has won the most international caps while playing for Coventry City? Get your pens and paper out. Let's get that answer down, and we can get your answers in. Please do not put them in the comments. That wouldn't be very good now. So we've got, for Spot the Ball, Nation Radio says 23. We live and die in these towns, number 4. Not more coming in. Robin Fletcher, we've said that, number 3. Rob Stevens, 15. Yeah, let's get some more answers in for the old Spot the Ball, please. That would be great. So who has won the most international caps for playing for Coventry City? There you go. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to go for a quick ad break, and then we've got a little bit of a video clip for you, a little bit of special video clip for you. I'll give you a clue before the break. We're launching the away kit this season. There's a clue for the video clip coming up very, very shortly. So all get ready for that. It won't be long, straight after these adverts.
Sky Blue Fans TV, for the fans, by the fans.
Hey Vic, have you? Do you know what game it's going to be?
No.
What do you mean no? Come on. We're launching the away kit this month.
I do know.
What?
Right,
Go
it
on,
was a Chelsea game, wasn't it? From somewhere in the 90s. You know about
Here
it
we
years.
go.
Yeah, great.
Here we
I was
go.
there. I was
Let's
there. Yeah.
Good. Let's have it.
2 minutes to go until the break. Chelsea have a chance here. Paul Hughes. And despite the efforts of David Burrows, Paul Hughes has put Chelsea ahead. Scrappy goal for Coventry to give away. Clearance met by Shaw. Dublin. And Love is onside. What can Peter and Love do here? Whelan. Oh, Dublin's in space. The equaliser. 4 minutes into the second half, and Coventry are level. Dion Dublin again on the score sheet. Well, Peter and Love eluded any offside decision. Noel Whelan unselfishly releasing Dublin. And a good angled shot. Headed on by Dublin. Williams! 2-1. 2 goals in 2 minutes to the Sky Blues. Paul Williams, first goal of the season. And Coventry come from behind to lead Chelsea 2-1. Dublin the provider. Williams took the opportunity. Strachan. Oh, this is going to Fireproof testing for the Chelsea defence. The Chelsea goal is unguarded. Whelan, 3-1. What a vital goal for Coventry City. What an important week it's been for Coventry. Victors at Liverpool, and now they lead Chelsea by 3-1. Whelan left in space, had to get the angles right, but it rolled comfortably in.
That's absolutely. You're having a drink. What are you doing?
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, that absolutely superb. That one. I mean, for the story that was in When the Sky Was Blue about Gordon Strachan telling Chelsea, no, you've got to wear the away kit. They wanted us to wear it. We said no, we're at home. I mean,
Yeah.
that's brilliant. But the commentator just before the end, he goes, the victors at Liverpool. I think that was the night I was there, and Peter and Love got a hat trick. I think it was that same night. I think, if I'm correct with saying that, not 100%, but I think that was the night. And it was just phenomenal to be there that night where a team's wearing our away kit. 1996, 97, that was, Vic.
Yeah, I knew it was like sort of late 90s, but I'm rubbish at years. Like they all merge into one. I don't know. Yeah.
But I mean, to
I
see a
reckon that's in
team,
my top 10 games. I'd say that's probably in my top 10 games, that, like, just for the whole story.
really.
Yeah.
But to see
Although-
that happen, I mean, it's mad, isn't it, to see that
Yeah.
happen, that an away team comes to a home visitor's
Yeah.
ground and has to wear their kit. I mean, it's just mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental.
Yeah, definitely.
It is. It is.
Although saying that
so
about being
listen-
in the top 10, I think it's getting pushed down the list because Mark Robbins keeps on making there be more games. So like all these games are getting pushed down the list now, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is definitely. Paul Hughes has just put up. He says, "I don't remember scoring in the first for Chelsea. I was at that game. Well, you must have been because you scored the goal. No, only joking, Paul. Mark Harrington's coming here. He says, used to go out drinking with Whelan and Telfer on the Thursday night in Lem. Friday night, Whelan had to stay at Strachan's
Yeah.
house to stay sober. Happy memories. Yeah, they were good memories.
Yeah.
And Sky Blue Hub actually has just put me right on that one. It was I think we won 2-1 at Anfield, Dublin scoring late, so I weren't at that one. I was at the one where Unlove got hat trick, which was superb. So let's go on with the quiz. We are now on no, let's do a picture. Let's do a picture. Let's get a picture in. So we've had the kits, we've had the home kit, we've had the away kits. Now let's have the players. Now, Vic, I gave you a bit of a task because I made a boo-boo. I deleted the photo. Have you found that player yet?
No, not yet. So I'm gonna Google search it.
Okay, Google search it. So
Yeah.
here we go. 3 players for Coventry City. Name the 3 players. This is the easiest one. I do have another guess the player very, very shortly. This is another one. So name the 3 players. 3 points up for grabs. So if you can get your answers in on your piece of paper, write it down on the piece of paper. There's 42 points up for grabs for this one. Sky Blue Hub's just come on. I'm going to put this up. He's gone, Telfer loved the beer. Yeah, I could tell you a story about Telfer, but I'm not going to because it wouldn't be fair. But I could tell you another story about the players, which I can't tell you because it wouldn't be fair. But yeah. So here you go. So name the 3 players. So there are 3 players there. Name those 3 players. 3 points up for grabs. There's 42 points altogether. Get those written down, and we can get those points added up later on in the show. Okay. So, Vic, on to the next question. Are you ready?
Yes, number 8.
Number 8. Here we go. I'm glad you're keeping tabs because I'm not. Who was the last English-born manager to win the league in the top flight? Now, for a bonus point, who who was he the manager for? So who was the last English-born manager to win the league in the top flight? And for a bonus point, who was he the manager for? Oh, now that's a good one.
That
There's
is a
been
good
lots
one.
of managers. Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely a good one, that. Yeah. So, you all got that? So, who was the last English-born manager to win the league in the top flight? Now, Vic, there hasn't been many of these, to be honest with you. But I mean, Jimmy Hill was a legend for us, won a lot of leagues with us. The only thing is, he didn't win the top flight, which was a shame, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things you don't know what would have happened if it had stayed a bit longer. I mean, I think as time's gone on, that gap between sort of the clubs at our sort of level and the top like sort of 6 or 7 has just grown bigger and bigger, hasn't it? But I think back in those days, more teams had a bit of a chance, didn't they? I think the Premier League just took, and the money that's involved just took a few clubs further and further away, and it's harder and harder for anyone else to win that title now, isn't it? But I think back in those days, more teams could do that, couldn't they?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is such a shame. I mean, I'm hoping that. I mean, I get the feeling Mark Robins is here for a long time, and he's here to stay, and he's got a job to do, and I'm hoping that he does stay and doesn't go anywhere else, because I just feel like he needs to finish the job that he started. And I'm hoping that Doug King gives him the chance to finish the job that he started.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
it's just fantastic, isn't it? Claudio's just come on here. He says, "What question we on?" I said, "Number 8." So he's obviously gone off to sort his cat out. So Geordie's come on and says, "Yo, what's up? Big up, big up, big up."
Big up.
Absolutely superb. Big up. And so we've had the picture questions, which have been popping up in between. So we're on number 9. Are you ready for number 9? Here we go. Being International Week, who since the World War is the youngest manager for England? There you go. Who's the youngest manager for England? We've got to put Spot the Ball up as well, because we haven't had many answers coming in for Spot the Ball. We'll get that up very, very shortly. Let's have a look. Where are we? There we go. We've got Spot the Ball ready. So, question number 9. Claudio on number 9. If you've missed any questions, I will repeat these before we give the answers out. Being International Week, who since the World War is the youngest manager for England? There you go. That's question number 9. Here comes Spot the Ball again. Get your answers in. You could win a prize this evening. As I say, you will win a prize this evening if you can guess where Spot the Ball is. Also, if you don't guess it right, we'll go on to next week. We'll get another photo. It'll have to be from the Hull game. From the Watford game. And we'll get another Spot the Ball out there, and you can have another guess. And each week it doesn't guess correctly, we will add a prize each week, and you could have a pile of prizes up here. You might even get a Scare Electric one week. You never know, do you? Or Domino Rally, or Monopoly, or a cuddly toy, something like that. You just don't know. Give us Spot the Ball. Get your answers in. Let's get those in there, and you can get yourselves in the prize draw for tonight and get yourselves a nice little Sky Blue Fans TV prize. Okay, so where's that one gone? Let's click that back out, and we'll get on to, now this is the final question, but we do have a picture quiz straight after this one, so stay with us. Number 10. Name all 12 founding members of the Football League in 1888. So I need all 12 founding members of the Football League in 1888. Get your answers down on your piece of paper. What's this one we got here?
1, 2, 3.
Geordie has put in number 4. So he's picked number 4 for Spot the Ball. So name all 12 founding members. We'll let this one carry on for a little bit because you've got to write 12 things down. Victoria,
Yeah.
just so, I mean, international break. Can this benefit the Sky Blues? Do you think that gives them, even though 2 players are out on international duty, do you think that gives them time to train, or are they having a few days off? Do you think are they in training and getting to know each other still?
It's probably a bit of both, isn't it? It allows players with like niggles to get a bit better, doesn't it? It allows the other players to get to know each other. I think the only worry is that we seem to have this weird thing after international breaks that we just like come back half asleep, which is always a bit of a worry. But yeah, I think for this season especially, it's going to do us quite a lot of good because we've got some players with some like little knocks and niggles, and players trying to get back to fitness, and players trying to get used to each other. So I think it's a good break, really.
Yeah.
It's just annoying, isn't it?
I mean, it makes a change that after an international break, we're not playing at 12 o'clock, 12:30. We're playing on a Friday night. Friday night. I mean, do you think I can't see Palmer and Latabodier playing? Can you? I mean, they're coming back. They're coming back on the Wednesday. I don't think that's going to be enough time. Do you think they will? Do you think it's time for Binks to step into the shoes and maybe Sakamoto will fill in for Palmer and Latabodier and Palmer be on the bench?
Yeah, I'd have thought so. I'd be surprised if Robbins plays both of them coming back like only a couple of days earlier.
Yeah.
And we have got other options. And I suppose that's the one thing this season, isn't it? While some of these players are still getting used to the team and getting up to speed, there is ability there, isn't there? Like, so that's what's great. We have got proper options off the bench so we're not forcing these players to come back and play straight away, which we probably would have had to do last season because we were so tight on numbers that you just had to play if you could basically get on a pitch, basically, didn't you?
Definitely. I mean, as you say, I mean, when is it we've looked at the bench? I mean, when we went to Burnley, do you remember Burnley? And we were like, have you seen the team news? There's a goalkeeper and we're 1 player short on the bench, and you're like, oh, brilliant, we're coming up against Burnley, but welcome to the Premier League, Burnley. Look where you are. Don't really work out, does it?
Well, so that was the difference last season. I think that we gave Burnley a game in both games, but they just had more depth, didn't they? And that was the trouble. We had a lot of games last season. Teams could bring on players, whereas this season you look at our bench and you're thinking they're players that could make an actual difference in a game, and that's the sort of strength and depth that we've added. So we might have lost a couple of key players, but we've added more overall quality. I think like some more strength and depth throughout.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got a Spot the Ball answer here. Number 8 from Catty Kaz. Nation Radio, Tony says, O'Hare on the bench after the break. Don't forget you can tune into Nation Radio online on a Friday and Sunday night. He plays some real good old tunes, actually. They're pretty cool soul music and stuff like that, which is great two-tone music. Ralph Wiggins says, yes, good idea. What's a good idea?
I've lost track now.
I've lost track as well. Catty Kaz says, Jar Jar Binks all the way, or Jar Jar all the way. Alan Packer says, all the best, nice cast, brilliant stuff. Mark Cunningham, my pictures were awful. Sorry if I ruined anyone's dinner. They weren't. They were great, Mark. Mark Cunningham was Spot the Ball. Yeah, they were brilliant. He was Spot the Ball winner last week. He got 3 prizes, which were brilliant. And then we got Ascov87 Strachan. I'm lost. Totally lost now. That has definitely lost me. Right, okay. So we have got one final quiz question. Say 42 up for grabs. Here we go. This is the trickiest one of the night. Are you ready, Vic?
Yeah.
Here we go. There you go. Who are those players?
Oh, that middle one. I can't think what his name was.
Who are those players? Who do you think they are? So I'll tell you what they are. Okay. So they have a blurred out pictures, 3 players. There's one Coventry City player who is got his leg up in the air kicking a ball. You've got he's wearing I'll give you a clue for these. The first one on the left is wearing a Roburio kit. The second one in the middle is wearing a pony kit, very iconic purple kit. And the one on the right is wearing a navy blue and sky blue stripe. But there's a bonus point.
Do you get bonus point for the
There's
Arsenal
a bonus. Whoa! Hold on a minute. You're not meant to say that.
player? Oh, sorry.
Vicky!
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Person wearing the red and white kit.
Yeah, sorry.
Unbelievable. Could have been a Rotherham player. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. Vicky's just giving you a real big clue. There's a bonus point for the red and white kit player. So yeah, there you go. Have a go at it, and you never know. You never know. You might get it right. So yeah, have a go. Have a go. Let's see what you can do. So it's 4 players on the screen. This is your chance. You got 4 extra points there. Now, don't put it on comments. Please write it down on your piece of paper. Sky Blue Hub said easy. Easy? Easy? Have a word. I bet it ain't easy. What we got here? Kimberly Owen. Hi, Miles. Hi, Kimberly. Hope you're all well. Hi, Vicky, she says as well. Hi, Vicky.
Oh, yeah.
You've been in A&E today. Hope everything's okay. Ralph Wiggins says Banks and Tats to play. That's against Hull, by the way, if you were wondering what we're talking about. Nation Radio says cheers for the plug, Miles. No problem. Tell me what I need to put down. I'll give it out, and tell me where they can get you, and I'll get that out for you, Tony. Paul Hughes says I only know. I'm not going to give that one out. That's not fair. Right, I shouldn't have put that up. Anyway, that's giving you your bonus point, guys. I've just put it up on the screen. My phone's going mad here. Why is everyone messaging me? Guys, come on. Get it written down on your piece of paper. Let's get it down. So, yeah, I'll put it back up again. So, there you go. 4 players, 4 points up for grabs. Okay, so spot the ball once again. Here we go. Spot the ball. Get your answers in. Get these answers in. Let's get them in there. Let's get your answers in. Spot the ball. You can win a prize tonight. Where is the ball? This is Ken Stewart's photo. He has put it up and he's given it us. Now, listen, guys, I'm not being funny, right? Now, I'm very excited and I'm really excited. And the reason is, right, I've got my new Cov City notebook. There's my new Cov City notebook from the personalisation stand. But guess what? I've got no correct answers to spot the ball. So come on.
No.
This is you're only allowed to pick one though, remember, everyone. You're only allowed to pick one. So don't have another go if you've already had a go. That is your answer. End of. Right, Vicky, now listen, while everyone writes their answers down and everything, I've got another treat for you. This is for you, Vicky. I've done this just for you, right? And the reason I've done this for you is because I know this is your era and you really, really love it, right? And I thought about me and you tonight on this show. I've got to dedicate this video to you. Are you ready?
Yeah, cool.
And you got to tell me what year it is.
Oh, dear. Pressure.
Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Right. Ready? Go.
Attack may be the best form of defence for them. They're 1-0 in front. McAllister responsible for that goal via the deflection of Keogh. Hadji! 2-0! Attack, very much the message for Coventry City. 5 minutes to go to half-time.
Oh, there might be an opportunity here. It will fall for Roussel, and Cedric Roussel scores. It's 3-0. What an afternoon for City.
Left by Keane for Zuniga. And now McAllister. 1-0 to Coventry.
I was behind the goal for that Hadji goal. I was behind that goal for the Hadji goal. Was that the 98-99?
Oh, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. I'm going to hold that one. I'm holding that one till the very end.
Cool.
So you said 88, 89,
98-99.
98-99. Right, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Right, so listen, guys. Okay, let's get the answers to these questions. Now, has everyone got the questions? Has everybody out there got the questions? Send us a comment. Make sure you got them all down. If you need me to repeat any of the questions, please do. We will get those questions straight out to you. I just want to give another big thank you to Mr. Viewsky, who's supplying us with all these video clips. They're absolutely superb. Please go over to his YouTube channel and subscribe, because he does put them on Twitter and things like that. We share them. He shares us, and vice versa. Absolutely just superb, some of them. I mean, when you look at them back and you think, I was there, like you've just said, Vic, about that Hadji goal. I mean, it's just superb, isn't it? Absolutely superb.
Great memories.
Great memories. Okay, so let's get the answers in, shall we? Right, let's find my answers first. Here we go. Are you ready, Vic?
Yeah.
How well do you think you've done?
Started off slow, got better hopefully.
Okay. Right, so now bear with me. I'll do all the questions first, and then I'll do the picture ones after, if that's okay. So question number 1. Okay, so question number 1 was, with Coventry City now having a player from the USA in Hadji Wright, who was the first player from the USA that Coventry signed? Vicky, have you got an answer?
Yeah, but I know that I've not gone far enough back, because for me, like the 90s, that made me think of Kobe Jones, but I'm sure there's someone older than that was probably American.
Okay, the answer to question 1 is Jerry Baker. He earned 7 caps between 1968 and 69 whilst playing a qualifying matches for the 1970 World Cup, and he was born in New York.
Cool.
Has anybody got that right? Anybody out there got that right? Let's see. Let's see if we've got any comments coming in. Let's see if we've got anything out there. Anyone out there? No, I don't think anyone's got that right. Even Claudia ain't got that right. I'm surprised at that one. Are you?
That's a tricky one, though, I think.
I think that is a tricky one, definitely. So the second one, okay, question number 2, was Coventry have signed more overseas players this season, but who was the very first overseas player Coventry signed? Vicky, who you got?
I'm not telling you on that. It's wrong again. Basically, I'm wrong.
Go on. Go on. Have a guess.
Well, I was thinking, was it in the 90s or was it earlier than that? I mean,
way earlier than that.
That's the trouble. My pre-90s history is pretty rubbish, and it all just merges.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, I won't have got that right.
Yeah. No worries. Well, this one, I don't know if anyone's got this right. The answer is Steve McConey. He was from South Africa, made his debut versus Millwall in October, and he played 4 games for the City and was the first black player for the City. There you go.
I should know that then, really, shouldn't I? Should know that.
No, not necessarily. Oh, Claudio put Steve McConey. He's copied me. Claudio's just copied what was on the screen. You never got that right, Claudio. Have a word with you. Ralph Wiggins, he got that, Miles. Really? Honestly? Well,
I think that.
I'll give you the answer then. Get it up on the screen. Right, here we go then. Right, let's go for the next one. Are we ready? So number 3 was, with Mark Robins now one of the longest serving Coventry managers, who is the longest serving manager of all time for Coventry City? So come on. Give me your answer. Who you got? Who you got, Vic? Who you
I
got?
put Gordon Milne for that one.
Ooh,
Is that right?
no,
Oh,
no,
I then crossed it out. Is it Noel Cantwell?
no.
Oh dear, I've run out of ideas then.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Come on, get your comments in. Come on, come on, come on.
Or is it a
Anyone
trick
else?
question and it's actually Mark Robbins?
No, it's not Mark Robbins. It's not Mark Robbins. Okay. The answer is, are you ready, everyone? The answer is
Oh,
Harry Storer, serving 2 spells at the club from 1931 to 1945, and then from 1948 to 1953. A total of
there you go.
19
Claudio's
years and
got that one as well.
584. Oh, yeah, of course he has. That's only because I've just put it up on the screen.
I think it was there before.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It wasn't there
Wasn't-
before I put it up. Seriously, Claudio, have a word with yourselves, will you? Robin Fletcher put Jimmy Hill. Ralph Wiggins put Billy Fife. No, none of those. Good effort, though, everyone. Love you loads. Fantastic. Right, number 4. Okay. Who has made the most appearances for Coventry City? Oh, and for a bonus point, how many games? Oh. Hey, everyone should know this.
Is anyone answering?
Everyone should know this.
I can't actually remember how many games it is, but everyone will know who it is, won't they?
Go on, then. Who is it, Vic?
Yeah, there you go. They've all got it. Everyone's getting that right.
Go on, Vic. Who is it?
Okay.
Oggy.
Okay.
Oggy. Look at the screen. I am looking at the screen, Claudio. You're cheating. You just, it comes up when I've already put it up there. Claudio, 641. Ralph Wiggins. Right. Seriously, Ralph Wiggins, 600. No, he did more than 600. But good effort, though. Oggy, you got it right.
600 plus. That's good.
Yeah. You did say it's 600 plus. Excellent stuff.
Yeah.
If you put 600 plus, we'll give you 2 points. Okay. So if you've done that, Claudio, you need to get on the typewriter quicker, mate. Yes, it was Oggy. Oggy. He is. What's the answer? Why is it's not working? Vic, it's not working.
Oh no.
Vic, it's broken. Oh,
You broke
no,
the tack.
It's broken. Where is it? No. There you are. Answer Oggy. There you go. Yeah, it's a bit slow. It's gone slow on me. Okay, so next question was number 5. If you're ready for this. Over the years, Coventry have had many 20 goal scorers, 20 goals a season. I'll get it right. Over the years, Coventry has had many 20 goals a season players. But who is the highest goal scorer since the Second World War? Ooh. There you go. Who's got this one? Ray Straw, Claudio. Terry Bly, Ralph Wiggins. The answer is Claudio. How many goals? Here you go. Let's test him. Claudio, how many goals? You get the goals, you get a bonus point. Is he going to do it or isn't he? I don't think he is. No. He's Googling. Got to be Googling. So number 5 is Ray Straw, 85 goals, 1957 to 1961. There you go. There you have it. Oh, Claudio put 88.
So close.
He put 88. So close, but not right. Good effort though, mate. Love it. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so your answer to number 6. So number 6 is, with Palmer and Latibeaudier on international duty this week, who was the first Coventry player to play in the World Cup? What we got here? I can't Google. I'm on my phone, Claudio says. Vicky, who you got? Who you got, Vicky?
Which one are we on, sorry?
Number 6, with Palmer and Latibeaudier on international duty this week, who was the first Coventry player to play in the World Cup?
I didn't know whether it's probably like before my time again, but the only player that I could think of that played some international matches a while ago was like someone like Dion Dublin, so that's why I'm sure that's wrong. Just not doing very well.
No, that's a good guess. It's a good guess. Has anyone else got the answer to this one?
That's actually right.
Sky Blue Hub said he's got 1 out of 5 so far.
And May, good stuff.
They are tough, actually. They are tough, but I couldn't make it easy, could I? I had to make
No,
it
it makes it.
difficult.
Also, me and Glenn are the same sort of age, so we probably like know the same sort of stuff, don't we? So
Yeah, exactly. So who was the first Coventry player to play in the World Cup? Anyone? No one out there got it? Okay. Here's your answer. Number 6, Tommy Hutch.
Claudia did have that up. Claudia had that up before you put that up that time. I saw that. That came on my computer before you put it up.
Oh, Tommy Hutch. There you go.
Yeah.
Tommy Hutch, Claudio. Tommy Hutch in the 74 squad. Actually, he was in. Yeah, he was. Absolutely superb. Brilliant stuff. Love it. Well done. Well done, Claudio. Claudio's a sieve. Claudio's going to win this, isn't he? Right, has anyone got spot the ball yet? Right, seriously. No, spot the ball. I'm going to give you one more go at this. So if you already put a question, if you already put an answer in, I'm going to give you one more choice. Okay. So here's how to go. You're going to have one more choice. I will give you that one more choice tonight. 1 to 30. Give me spot the ball. Where's the ball? Come on. Someone's got to win this tonight. Come on, blimey. It's brilliant. Where's the ball? Come on. Use it. 1 to number 30. Where is that ball? Get your answers in. Okay, so what we got here? We got Claudio's gone 28. Right, okay. So next one. Question number 7. Oh, this is a good one. Who has won the most international caps while playing for England? While playing for Coventry City. Who has won the most international caps while playing for Coventry City? There you go. There you have it. Who has won the most international caps while playing for Coventry City?
Oh, well done, Claudia. Is that right? Is Claudia right? That seems like a good shout.
Doesn't come up on mine.
He said Headman, the goalie.
Oh, it is correct. Yes, well done. Absolutely fantastic.
I forgot him. That's a good shout, that is.
Good shout, Claudio. Yes, it is. Let me find it. Dennis Hedman, 44 caps for Sweden between 1997 and 2002. Loving it. Brilliant stuff. Sky Blue Hub as well, but I think Hedman. I don't think Unloved played enough. Yep, there you go. Good effort. Mark Hamilton's put number 11 for spot the ball. So get your answers in. I'm giving you another chance, guys. If you already had one go, you've got another chance as well. So I'm giving you that chance. Okay, so question number 8. Here we go. Who was the last English-born manager to win the league in the top flight? So who was the last English-born manager to win the league in the top flight? Give us an answer. Come on, get your answers in. Get your answers in. Let's see if we've got anyone out there. Bonus point, who was he the manager of? So bonus point, who was he the manager of? Claudio's gone with Wilkinson. Well, I don't know if you're going to buy paint from there or something. I don't know. What's his name? Wilkinson? Anyone could be called Wilkinson. My surname could be Wilkinson. Robin's put Brian Clough.
I said that as well, actually.
Sky Blue Hub has put Wilkinson. Claudio's put Leeds. So, yeah, but who's Wilkinson? Sky Blue Hub's put Howard Wilson.
No, then he's changed it to Wilkinson. Then he's changed it to Wilkinson.
I know. And then Nation Radio's put Howard Wilkinson, Leeds United. Correct. Give yourselves 2 points, guys. Absolutely superb. Where's my answer? There you go. Howard Wilkinson with Leeds United. Okay, number 9. Here we go. Number 9. Being International Week, Who since the World War is the youngest manager for England? There you are. Who is the youngest manager for England since the World War? What have we got down here? I put Claudio put I put Wilkinson because it takes too long to read it.
You take too long.
Whatever. Yeah, well, whatever. Who cares? I don't care. It's part of the fun. Sky Blue Hub's got 4 out of 8 so far.
Oh, he's doing better than me now then.
So there you go. Be an international week. Who since the World War is the youngest manager for England?
I guess Southgate
Claudio's
as well. I guess Southgate as well.
Southgate. Sky Blue Hub's gone Hoddle.
Oh.
Ooh. The answer to that one is, are you ready? The answer is, was Winterbottom, aged 33, when appointed in 1946. He was also the longest serving manager with a total of 16 years. There you go. If you got that right, you got yourself a point. Well done, everyone. Nation Radio said Glenn Hoddle. No, it's not Glenn Hoddle. Okay. Question 10. Where are we? Question 10. Oh, this is a good one. Name all 12 founding members of the Football League in 1888. Name all the 12 founding members of the Football League in 1888. Come on, then. Who's going to type them out? You don't have to type them all out. Just give me one club. Just give me one club. Vicky, give me one club.
It's Notts County one.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me another.
I've got Preston North End as well. Let's get that in.
Preston North End. Yeah. Sky Blue Hub. Preston North End. Notts County. Blackburn. Yeah.
Well, I didn't have Blackburn.
Any more?
Was Aston Villa one?
Oh, it was. Aston Villa was one. Yes. Yeah. Aston Villa were one. Yeah.
Arsenal.
Stoke, yes. Villa, yes. Burnley, yes. Ryan Watt, that's a new listener. Good evening, Ryan. Hello. Accrington Stanley, yes. Wolves, yes. There you go, Claudio. Wolves. Accrington Stanley. What else we got? Burnley. Wolves, Paul Hughes. Villa. Stoke. Yep. Anyone else? Any more? No more. Okay. So the answer is, as John Aldridge was in the Milk advert, Accrington Stanley is one. Aston Villa, Blackburn Rovers, Bolton Wanderers, Burnley, Derby, Everton, Notts County, Preston, Stoke, West Brom and Wolves. Who got all those right? Put your hands up. Who got them all right? Blackpool, no. Baggage, yes. Bolton, yes. So there you go. There you have it. Right, okay. So we've done the questions. Now we're on to the pictures. Are you ready? Here we go. So the first picture tonight was the kits. Give me the years. Vicky, give me the years.
I guess 68, 92, and I can't even read my own handwriting now. 50 something.
Okay, so
anywhere near?
Let me have a look. Claudio says he's got me. And Sky Blue Hub said he got 11 out of 12 out of the founder clubs. But the answer to the shirts is, put your hands up if you get this right. You've got, hold on a minute, I'll get rid of that banner. 2 seconds because you can't see it.
Oh, I got one right, yes.
So, bottom left, which is the royal blue and white stripes, 1948 to 52. The middle one, top is sky blue and white stripes with Peugeot. There are other car manufacturers around in the world. Bright yellow, navy blue on the sleeves, navy blue collar with a button and a white stripe. That is 91 to 92. Bottom right, which is sky blue with a black collar, black shorts, black cuffs, is 72-75. Who got those right? Oh, Not all of them. That's oh, Claudio got one wrong, Victoria. He put 1920. Good effort. Oh, look, Claudio got one wrong again. 90 to 91. Oh dear. But Miss Sky Blue Hub got it correct. 91 to 92. Well done. Sky Blue Hub's on 18 points so far. Don't tell me your points yet. We haven't finished. Right, Claudio's put laugh out loud. Yeah, whatever. Right, okay. So the away kits. Here we go. The away kits. There's the away kits. Give me the years of the away kits. So bottom left, bright yellow with a navy blue stripe, V-neck. Got a famous brand that used to make England kits before Nike. There are other brands out there, of course, and it is yellow with navy blue stripes and a yellow stripe on the sleeves. It does have a advertising on the front, which I can't give it away because this is the curveball one. Then you've got the middle one, which is at the top, red and white and blue. Clue is I'm wearing the home version. And then the bottom right is bright yellow, diagonal black stripes with a car manufacturer in the middle in bright yellow. And the shirt manufacturer is on the sleeve. Anyone got this one right? Let's have a look. 72 to 75, Mark Cunningham.
I think he's talking about the blue kit. He was just saying he loves that kit.
About the blue one.
Yeah.
Here you go. So here's your answers. So the bottom left is 1983 to 86. Well done. What about the middle one, Vic?
I went a bit too early. I went 79.
Oh, 81, 83.
Yeah.
And bottom right, 89 to 91. Anyone get those right? Anyone at all? Anyone? 83 to 82 to 80. What? How'd you work that one out? 83, 82, 89. What? You've been on the beer again tonight, Tony. I don't get that one. Mark Cunningham. Oh, yeah, that was the blue ones, wasn't it? So did anyone get those right? Oh, it's gone very quiet, Victoria. It's gone very quiet. So we'll have to wait and see.
It's hard for you,
okay.
isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is difficult, especially the Talon one, which is the bottom left, which has got Talon on it. We did two versions. So we did the 83, 86, and then we did it again. So it's a bit of a that was me curveball. There was another one with Granada Bingo on it, which was the same kit, but with Granada Bingo on it. So so that was me that was me curveball in there. Then you got the Talbot one. Obviously, we know the story about Talbot when we played on telly. We had to wear a plain like blue or red on the front with white at the sides and a tiny, real small Talbot on the front for TV because you weren't allowed to advertise. And one of my favourites, Asics, the yellow one with the diagonal stripes. I wish we'd gone with this season. I really think it would have really gone down well. And with a famous manufacturer, obviously Peugeot, absolutely superb. So I love that kit. That's probably one of my favourite away shirts, that Peugeot one. And I lost it, I've moved that many houses. I lost that shirt and I'm so, I lost it. I'm so gutted, absolutely gutted. Right then, so the next one, players. Now, I think I've messaged you about this. I don't have the answers. I deleted the photo with the answers. So, Victoria, would you like to give the answers?
Yeah, so we've got George Boateng on the left, Robert Rosario in the middle, and Mark Edworthy on the right. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. Who got that right? Who got that right out there? Anyone got that right? Anyone at all? Let's see if any comments come in. Yeah, Boateng, Rosario, Edworthy. Yep, Mr. Sky Blue Hub. Brilliant stuff. Well done. Love it. Superb. Excellent stuff. Anyone else get it right? Anyone out there? Claudio's got to get this right. Yeah, all right, Claudio. Whatever. Right, Claudio's got it right. Anyone else? No. So there you go. There's your answers. Vicky gave us them. Okay, so the next one. This is the last one. Where are we? Got all three correct. Paul Hughes. Paul Hughes,
stuff.
well done. Excellent stuff. Not like Claudio, just says yes. Yeah, of course you did. Whatever. I'll ask your cat next time he walks across the table. Got all three correct. Well done, Paul Hughes. Brilliant stuff. Okay, next one. Here we go. Now, this is really tough. Who's got these? Come on. Who has got these?
I don't know if it is
These
tough.
are really... It is tough. Go on, Vicky. Give us a go. Who do you think they are?
Well, I think the left one's Unlove. I think the middle one's Isaac. And I think the one on the right, I can't think what his name is, like Saltbert or something. I can't quite think what his name was. And then obviously there's Bergkamp. What was that Norwegian? Saltbert or something. What was his name back?
Solvet.
That's what I think that is.
No, completely wrong.
All of them. Have I got any right?
Well, you sort of got the middle one right, but you didn't say his name correct. So you sort of got that right in a way. But okay, so let's have a look. So who we got? We've got John Williams, Isaias, which
Isaias.
Yeah. Breen Bergkamp. Okay, so that's okay. Paul Thomas has gone. Is this another new watcher? Paul Thomas, good evening. Left Peter and Love, right Darren Huckabee, not a clue the middle, or the gunner. Okay, so everyone knows it's a gunner. Well, we knew that because you gave it away, Vic. Thanks for that. Claudio. Claudio's gone. Unlove, Isaias, Breen. And Nation Radio's gone. Steve, what? Steve Morgan, number 1. Not a clue. Don't know what that is. Anyway, so do you want to see the answers?
Yes, please.
Okay, here's the answers. You're all going to be kicking yourselves. There you go. It is. Oh, man, you can't see the name at the top, can you? That's Ian Fleming, Isaias, Gary Breen, and Dennis Bergkamp. There you go. There your players. So it wasn't Peter and Love at all. So I didn't realise that was going to be across the top. I'm really sorry, guys, but yeah. So that's it. Roland Nielsen, number 3.
It still looks like Unlove now. I still can't get over that's not him.
I think Tony's been on the beard. Yeah, it does look like Unlove, but it's not. Honest, it really isn't. Morgan was left back for Coving 90s. Paul Thomas, no way. Yes way. Yes, definitely. And the Sky Blue Hub said 3 out of 4 ain't bad. No, it ain't bad. It's really good. Right then, so add all your scores up, everybody. Hope you all add up your scores. Don't forget, just being truthful here, right? Just please add up all your scores, and we will then ask you what you've got correct. So, Vic, looking forward to next week, next Friday, Holloway.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get back to some proper football again, won't it?
Yeah. How do you think we're going to fare? Because Hull have had a mixed start. They've had some money spent as well. A couple of players have gone out as well. What do you think is going to? How do you think it's going to pan out next week?
I think Holloway is always a difficult game, isn't it? And they have had some decent money, and I quite like their manager. I can't think what his name is. I do quite like him, so I think it would be quite a. I think it'll be a difficult game, but a winnable game. So if we turn up and we play our best, I think we can get 3 points up there. I think if we can at least get a draw, that would be good to take into like the sort of home fixture the week after. So
yeah. I mean, for me,
cheers, Glenn.
I mean, for me, it's going to be it's weird, really, having to go up there on a Friday. I mean, I'm off for a week now, so I'm well chuffed. I've not had holiday all year, so I'm having a little bit of a break, and I'm going to be able to get up there. Luckily, that I've got the week off, so I will get up there. I mean, it's not a very happy hunting ground. I mean, look at last season; we were in the lead, and the goal scorer, I can't remember his name. I don't know if you can, or someone can remind me, but It was when Simon Moore had sort of a nightmare, and the night before, Dom Hyam had moved to Blackburn, and the players were all over the place. It wasn't really a happy hunting ground last season, was it?
No, that was part of that time of the season when we had those few crazy games where Moore just seemed to have completely lost the confidence to start making some crazy decisions, didn't they? So I don't know whether. I think that we probably gave them the victory last season, didn't we? So as long as, I mean, that's what I always think. As long as you're not giving the team the victory, like as long as they're having to work for it, you got to accept that we're not going to win every game of every season. Unfortunately, as much as that would be nice, but as long as you've made the team work for it, not just give it to them, like I think we gave it to Hull last season, and that's what's frustrating, isn't it? So as long as we make them work, and then the best team wins on the day.
Yeah, that's it. Sky Blue Hubs just told me who it is. Can you pronounce that?
No, but I saw it left.
Esti Poonen. Esti Poonen is left. Yeah, that's the one I was on about. Is left, so he can't score a hat trick, which is a bit of a bonus. But we're going to be staying up there next week. Ken and I were stopping up there, and then we're going on to Skegness.
Oh, cool.
And we're going to have a little bit of a jolly next weekend, so that should be quite good. And we'll be live streaming from outside and inside the ground, as long as the internet is good. Obviously, we know we've had a few issues this season with the sound. We're just getting used to our new wireless microphones and finding out what the best settings are. But hopefully we sorted that out at the weekend with the club shop opening. Have you been to the club shop yet?
No, not yet. Hopefully this weekend. Actually, I'm assuming it's going to be open this weekend without a match on. Does anyone know that?
Yeah, it's open yet. So it's open. So yeah, get yourselves down there. I think it's absolutely super. It was about time.
Yeah, I think the photos look great. It looks really. It's about time that we had a decent club shop again. I think up at the stadium, isn't it? So that's really positive.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see who's got the best score then. So. Have you all added up your scores? Has anyone got 42? Anyone? No? Anyone got 40? No, I think Claudio's going to win this one.
I'd have thought so, yeah.
I reckon so. Has anyone got 39? Anyone got 39? Anyone got 38? No? 37? 36? 35? 34? Anyone? No. 33? No. 32? Come on, please, someone beat Claudio. Come on. Because the next time he comes on, he's just going to be like, just, I don't know. And anyone got 30? Anyone got 30? Guess what? Claudio's got 30. Anyone else got 30? Yeah, but anyone else got 30? We can take it to a tie break.
You're desperate, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm desperate. I knew he'd win it. But anyway, listen, thank you so much for everyone taking part. This was a trial. We were trying something different because there's no football to talk about apart from England. Vic, before we wrap it up for the night, who do you think is going to take over from Gareth Southgate? Because that's a lot of the talk this week on Talk Sport, Radio 5 Live. They're talking about the next manager. Who do you think is going to be the next manager? And while you're talking about it, I'm just going to spot the ball up. It's your last chance to get your guesses in. Here you go. So, Vic, talking about Southgate is leaving after the Euros.
I read an article that they're trying to entice Pep there, aren't they? I don't know have we got enough money to lure Pep away from Man City? I don't really know whether like the England setup is going to want he's going to want big money, isn't he? Wages wise, I'd have thought. So I don't know if that's but I mean, someone like that would be quite exciting, wouldn't it? I'd quite like to see us give someone like Eddie Howe or someone a shot, like another decent English manager. I think, but maybe one with a bit more of an attacking outlook. I think that's the one thing with Gareth Southgate. For me, just is always a little bit defensively minded, but obviously that was his way of playing, wasn't it? So maybe maybe someone. Yeah,
I mean, do you think?
yeah.
I mean,
It's really
do you think that Pep would put up with the FA because the FA are setting the ways? This is the way we do it. This is how you do it. This is what we got to do. This is that, if you don't do it our way, there's no way. And do you think that
I don't think he would, because I think he's very much a you do it my type of man. So I think that would be a conflict, wouldn't it? Because I think he's very much a I want to do it my way. And if you've got him saying that on one side and the FA on the other, it's just going to cause conflict, isn't it? So I can't imagine that that's going to work very well. I mean, I suspect that his way is probably the right way, because I think the FA get a lot of things wrong. But yeah, but they're there, aren't they? And they've got the power, so.
Yeah. I mean, do you think the FA can afford to pay him? I mean,
well, that's the other
obviously,
thing. I don't think they can. I think he'll be on too much at Man City. And I think Robin's made a good point in the comments there that the ability to work with players regularly, I think that's a good point as well. Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I just think Pep is too much of his own personal self, and he doesn't even have an assistant coach really. He does it all on his own, and I don't think that I think that he would be like I can't remember who it was now, but there was a manager that I never thought that Sam Allardyce would. I know he only was there for one game, but I never thought for one day that Sam Allardyce would take the job, because he's the sort of manager that doesn't put up with being told of what to do.
Yeah.
And I think Pep's the sort of same sort of character, isn't he? He doesn't want to be told what to do and how to do it. He would pick the players that are right for the team.
Yeah.
Where I think a lot of managers in the past, and I still put this out there, that with Rooney was only ever playing for England because of Nike, because he was sponsored by Nike, and Nike have said, we're giving you a kit sponsor, you need to play Rooney, and blah blah blah. And I know Rooney scored a lot of goals, but for me, a lot of those goals weren't in a lot of World Cups and things like that. So it sort of contradicts itself. And I think that Brazil went through a stage where Nike was sponsoring Brazil, and Nike picked the team for Brazil.
Yeah.
And I think that's, when we go in with a big company like Nike, that, things like that do start to happen. I mean, you mentioned Eddie Howe. I think for me, if it's not Pep, I think it would be Eddie Howe. I think, like you say, you got to get more attacking, and the way we play Coventry City and Manchester City and things like that, you want to see attractive attacking football. You don't want to see the ball going backwards all the blooming time. And
we've got the players to do that,
like
haven't we? We've got the players to do that as well internationally. So there's no reason to be all defensive. I mean, you're obviously going to set up more defensive against the very best teams, but there's still no reason not to give it more of a go with the type of players that we've got that can play some really exciting football. So I think it's always a bit of a frustration. We seem to have this trouble constantly working out how to get the best out of the players that we've got, and I think there's been more than one generation of players now that haven't fulfilled their potential because whoever's been in charge hasn't been able to work out the best way to play them, and whether that's because they've been influenced by the FA or by Nike, like you said, but it's just caused it's just wasted opportunities. I think we've had better players than we've probably really shown. For me,
Definitely, totally agree. I just think that for the players that we've got, I mean, look at Mason Mount. He's done nothing, and the guy is just an absolute genius on the ball. And he's gone to Man United. It still ain't worked out for him, but it's one of those, I suppose. But before we go, a massive congratulations to Claudio. He got 30 questions right tonight, and it's the first time we've done a quiz. Did you enjoy it, Vic?
Yeah, it was great fun. Thanks.
Yeah, brilliant. Also, spot the ball. Moz O'Keefe has come in, number 25, and Cov Vlogs has gone yo. We've had loads of new people tonight, which is brilliant.
Yeah,
so
cool.
before I go, I'm going to give you the result of spot the ball. I'm sorry to say, no one has got spot the ball correct tonight. It is blank. There you go. It's blank, so it will carry on to next week, and we'll add a prize next week. But the number tonight, there's your spot the ball, and the number tonight was Vicky.
Well, only because I know it's number 2. I wouldn't have guessed that though.
Number 2. There you go. There's your answer tonight. Spot the ball was number 2. Absolutely superb. So I'm sorry no one got it right, but it will roll over to next week, and we will add a prize to the pot. And one day, you never know, you might end up with a cauliflower. I just want to say a massive thank you to Victoria for coming on tonight. Thanks, Victoria.
Thank you. Thanks, Miles. Fun as always.
Brilliant. Claudio says, I'm happy to set a quiz for you. Yeah, you can set a quiz for me, mate. No problem at all. Yeah, because that's took me 4 days to do that, mate. So, yeah, please help us out. We could do with all the help that we can get. And if anybody wants to sponsor our channel, please get in touch, sponsor us, and we can get you on the board up here, and we can get some new equipment and stuff like that. But just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for watching tonight, and especially a massive thank you to Mr. View Sky. Don't forget to head over to YouTube, like and subscribe his channel. He supplies us with all the video clips for tonight and everything else, which is absolutely superb. Ken will be here on Sunday, and he will have the winner of the competition for the When the Sky Was Blue book. He will have that competition winner for you. We will draw that live on the channel. And I'm going on a well-earned holiday now for a week. I will see you next Thursday. Not had a holiday all year, so I can't wait to get down to the beach tomorrow and do a bit of surfing. So I'll see you all later on, and I'll see you next Thursday. Can they be on Sunday night? Take care, everyone. Thank you again, Victoria. Thanks for coming on, me lovely. You've been absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Take care. Play up Sky Blues.
Sky Blue Fans TV, for the fans, by the fans.